When you tune into the Academy Awards, you expect to see stars on their A game. After all, this is their time to shine. They work hard all year to promote their film projects, and it all culminates into a single night of glitz, glamour, and of course, recognition. So when one of Hollywood's most famous seems a little bit off, it's pretty noticeable. Brad Pitt is no stranger to the Oscars. He won Best Supporting Actor in 2020 for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But at the 93rd Academy Awards, he didn't seem to be totally himself, though he had an adorable exchange when presenting Minari actress Yoon Ye-jung as the Best Supporting Actress winner. He seemed to lack energy and even to be a little distracted. He also didn't offer to help her on and off the stage, which drew attention from viewers. Actor LeVar Burton called Pitt out on Twitter, though several other fans commented that his distance was likely due to COVID-19 restrictions. Perhaps Pitt's overall demeanor was because this year's ceremony looked quite different than usual, with a much smaller crowd and socially distanced tables. We didn't get to see Brad Pitt on the red carpet this year. In fact, Pitt stayed out of the limelight until it came time for him to present the Best Supporting Actress Award to Yoon Ye-jung, who became the first Korean and second Asian ever to win an Oscar in the category. The moment seemed to affect Pitt deeply, and people noticed him with tears in his eyes watching the actress accept her award. Body language expert Lauren Cohen, an executive and career coach, shared her thoughts on Brad Pitt's behavior exclusively with The List. Cohen said, "Nothing about Brad Pitt seemed like he was on his A game. The little we saw when he presented was underwhelming and lacked his normal star power. He was fidgeting his fingers holding the paper." Cohen also theorized that Pitt's abnormal behavior was a product of him trying to focus. She continued, "Brad Pitt's fidgeting was possibly distraction. Very often, fidgeting is a way to try to force oneself to refocus attention, and his mind at that moment is possibly just on something else. Would love to know what. He usually glows with star quality, but tonight he was a bit more dull. The cameras kept even cutting out from him, which is also not the norm. Pitt was more glossy-eyed compared to normal." Pitt's appearance at the Oscars came amid a slew of negative press coverage around his divorce from actress Angelina Jolie. Jolie recently opened up to Entertainment Weekly about how a change in my family situation had prevented her from pursuing the projects that she otherwise would have wanted to. Meanwhile, Jolie and Pitt are still in the middle of a heated custody battle. Last month, Page Six ran a story alleging that Pitt was heartbroken over it and devastated. Twitter, meanwhile, seems to have given the actor a free pass. It was too busy concentrating on something else to notice Pitt's fidgety mannerisms. Specifically, the social media platform couldn't get over Pitt's man bun. One enamored tweeter wrote, "Was I dreaming, or did Brad Pitt show up to the Oscars looking all Interview with a Vampire-ish with that blonde man bun?" Another looks-impressed Oscar viewer tweeted, "Brad Pitt deserves an Oscar for still being fine as f***." A third user raved, "No lie, Brad Pitt might be the sexiest man of all time, and this is coming from a straight man." We, of course, may never know the real reason behind Pitt's behavior at the Oscars, but we'll definitely be keeping an eye on him and his hair. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about man buns are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.